So in this question, I'll start with the second piece here. Often with these questions, they'll give you the harder one up front to kind of frustrate you. So I always look for that option. So if I factor 4 to the k, I'll get 1 plus 3 plus 4 square. And that becomes 20 times 4 to the k. So if you look at this, if we were to generate these numbers, would be 20 times 4 to the 1, 20 times 4 to the 2, 4 cubed, so on and so forth. And you'll see all of these will be divisible by 20 to the 4. And that's the largest positive integer, which is really 80. So this part is easy, relatively, I should say. B has to be 80. Now, if you look at the first one, 3 to the k, there's really no pattern in terms of factoring or rewriting it. So I'll just generate these values. So if k is 1, this is 3 plus 4 plus 5, which is 12. So that's 2 square times 3 to the 1. If k is 2, and you may have to use a calculator at some point, 25 times 6, 25 plus 16 is 41, and 9, so that's 50. So that's 2 square times 5. So far, 2 square is the largest. K equal to 3. 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube. And some of these I know, but probably best to kind of just use the calculator to add this so that you don't make the mistake here. So 27 plus 64 plus 125. That's 216, which I know is 6 cube. So that's 2 cube, 3 cube. So again, 2 square so far, k equal to 4. And I think this is the time-consuming part. And if we do that one, this is 625, 256, and 81. So 625 plus 256 plus 81. So 962. Now I know this is divisible by 2, so that becomes times 481. So I know that the largest is 2 because that part is odd. And that's the answer. Now, another way you could argue this, meaning a is 2 here, is that if we look at this, 3 to the k is odd, 4 to the k is even, and 5 to the k is odd. So odd plus odd has to be even, which means it has to be a multiple of 2. And that's kind of what we see here. But this example also tells you that the greatest is 2, even though for the first 3, 4 did work. So we can just do it this way, but also you can kind of observe that that has to be a multiple of 2. So the answer for A is 2, B is 80. Their sum is 82, which is the answer.